evening. How you doing? Good? We happy? Do I worry you?
A little bit, since I'm on the other side of this
A
camera.
little bit? Okay. We're gonna make potato soup. My daughter's favorite food.
She said, what?
I'll put extra mushrooms in it. I don't put mushrooms in my potato soup. Crazy? I need to steal my knives. What? Is that a margarita you're drinking there? No, good job.
Oh my gosh.
She's not drinking a margarita. Pina colada. Get it right.
Oh, wait, I'm just joking. Joking. Wait, am
Sharp my other knife. I know you're not. So we don't even have them in this house.
I? No, I'm not joking.
I know you're not drinking an alcoholic beverage because the only alcoholic beverage in this house is mom's wine.
I said, I wish I wasn't joking.
Alright, knives. I keep turning it down. It keeps getting louder.
Cut my finger on that one earlier.
On this one?
Yeah. I was watching it.
You be careful.
Oh.
First thing you do when you're making tater soup, get your taters. So we've got 3 people eating soup, but it does also the main component. And you know we want leftovers. Not a lot of leftovers, but enough for a couple bowls. These are small russets. Russets are the best for potato soup. Sometimes the golden ones are good. We'll start with 5. Corn, by the way. Feeling corny.
No. You're corny.
There.
What are you looking for?
This. What? Like this? What?
Treat it like it's a
But it's not a blade. Don't tell me what to do, child.
You always tell me to do. Hypocrite.
I'm not a hypocrite. This isn't a knife.
Why is it a sharp?
Because that's the logical place for it. It's the easiest place to find it. Tater down! If you accidentally drop your potato in your trash can while peeling it, give it a good rinse.
Good one.
Huh?
It's not that bad. I actually got the trash one.
Yeah, that's a brand new trash can. It's not using any turds or human feces.
Oh, there's not any trash can.
Alright, I'm gonna give it a secondary rinse. The boiling process will also get rid of anything. But it was in a relatively new trash can.
I'll cut it for you.
I'm doing a thing. You wanna cut them? Cut them up. Use the black handle one.
Do you want it? Wait. How do you want it?
Hey.
Like this?
No. Turn it outside. On its side.
Oh, dumb.
Cut it lengthwise. Get those fingertips in.
Oh, just want it cut like.
No. Turn it sideways. Cut it in 3. Well, this one cut 2 slices. One right there and there. So cut it in 3. I just can't hold on to my taters today.
Cut it down.
Alright? Now you hold that one. And then cut them about like that. I mean, edible bites.
I know you're specific about your cutting things.
I know. I'm very specific about how I cut my stuff. They have to feel right when they go in your mouth. Yeah, I do.
Taters.
Put them in the pot. Alright, so I'm peeling taters. That's right, I'm a peeling.
Yeah, you're not. You're like Margie.
Who's Margie?
She's like a coach, and she, because of Corona, she has to wear a mask in her paddock lab. When she gets snacks, she's like this. She has really weird teeth.
So you're saying I have weird teeth?
You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so peel our taters.
What are you doing? So it doesn't cook on.
Well, I'm not worried about cooking, we just don't need to use hot water on things that don't need hot water.
What? No. Oh no.
Alright, so she's cleaning up. Let me grab her.
You were that's one and two were still three.
Maybe these still 3. Better too small than too big. She's slow. Look at her go, folks. Look at her go.
And potato?
Moving at the speed of smell.
You know what? Actually, that's not a bad thing. Smell actually. Is that what you want? No, what you want me to do?
You know what you wanted from me?
Remain fine.
Once you get to that step, you turn around and you go,
No, I can.
bam. It's in there.
Cut my finger off. Tell me not to do it.
Just messing.
I
Do it at the speed you're comfortable with.
Okay. They told me why to speed down. This was actually pretty fast, honestly.
Speed of smell.
That was pretty fast.
Look at that.
Anybody was talking.
You think I'm gonna hurt my cutting block? Alright. Bam.
Margie looks like she's 20, but she's 40.
Who?
Margie.
I'm almost
Not her
41.
face. Her body. She has like.
She's a gymnast.
She looks better than I do. No. She's one of those families for like family time. They go hike 8 miles and then come back and do like 4-hour workout. In my family, time to eat Oreos and watch a movie.
We cook, and then we eat.
Exactly. Family time is like, if we have like a movie night, it's just like eating Oreos and snacks and sitting on the couch.
I don't eat Oreos. I don't like Oreos.
I said and snacks. You hate Oreos.
I hate them. I just don't care. You think it's enough potatoes? Or should we put more?
No,
in
we
there?
need 2 more.
2 more? Okay. You heard it here, folks. 2 more.
2 more potatoes.
Dos más.
I need a lot of potatoes for my bowl of potatoes.
Well, there's also going to be ham and bacon and celery and corn.
I don't know where.
Oh.
I just really like the potatoes. I'll be right back.
Okay, you be right
Oh,
back.
Margie killed me.
She left. She's gone. Until she gets back. I don't know if you can see me right now, but I'm peeling taters. Again. And rinsing taters again. Russets are notoriously dirty when they come out. And those chickens. And almost all that milk. Drank it, I should say. Slice, slice, turn. Chop. I know my comic's clean, I just bleached it a little while ago.
Back.
Like a vertebrae.
Back. Vertebra. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
popping pills.
You popping pills. Dope head.
They're called Advil.
That's what they're calling it nowadays. If you're chatting and I don't see it, I'm sorry. I can't see chat right now. I'll check it in a couple minutes.
Hello. Don't look at me. Okay. Okay. You're good.
Yeah. I figured.
Chat says connecting.
I was just watching the moderator thing in there.
Hello.
And I took some screenshots.
Can someone let the old man out?
No.
Alright, there should be no taters.
Ow, that's my toe, you butthole. What?
Put the knife down. Ready for the next veggie. Get ready for this veggie.
The body's so delicious.
My soup is so delicious.
Oh, sorry. I couldn't sing the actual song. The body's so delicious.
My soup is so tater-licious.
We were, that's what this new in the car. We're going to put some in the other issue.
I know.
Alright, I'm putting water in my bowl of potatoes.
How many celery do you
I'll
need?
show you how much. Probably, let's start with 3.
Do I need to wash it off?
Yes, but I'm going to trim them first.
I can trim them for you.
Where are you going to trim them at? Alright, you put them in there. I don't know if you can see it. Until the water is about, I don't know, 3/8 to 1/2 inch over top potatoes.
Here.
A little more, a little less. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, right about there. Yeah, pretty much. You want to get it to the usable portions.
There's your chat.
Okay, gracias. All right, Grace. What do I put in everything I make?
Garlic.
And
More garlic.
and
Onions.
there you go. So now the part where we'll put the garlic in.
And onions.
So garlic. I go through so much garlic in my life.
He puts it in everything. I
This
bet
is-
he baked cookies with garlic in it.
Here's the garlic.
Yeah, I want it.
That's the garlic I'm starting with. We might use more. Who knows?
Did you hear what's the stuff we found at the fry? Big long and green.
Stir it up a little bit.
What's that called?
Huh?
What's that stuff? Big long and green that we fry and green.
Asparagus.
Asparagus. Did you know with asparagus you don't actually want to cut it to separate it?
They say twist it. I cut it.
No, you just snap like you.
I know, I tried to tell him that last time we did a
Because-
cooking stream.
The fiber and it'll break wherever it needs to break.
I do what I want.
Okay, can I just like do like.
No, because I'm gonna cut it cool.
Oh, no, little things.
Little Star Trek
Do
bag.
you want a Star Trek symbol?
Yes. When do I not want Star Trek symbols?
Right. To make little cool Star Trek symbols, as we call them, you know,
Super fancy.
take your knife about that angle. I'm not a geometry teacher. Just give it a slice. And look, you too can have cool. Let me make sure you can see this proper. Can have cool Star Trek symbols for your celery. So that's what I'm doing. Just cut them that way. They don't have to be perfect. You know, we're not trying to appease George Roddenberry's ghost or anything. Or Gene Roddenberry's ghost, see? He'd already be mad at me.
You had an arch in the back and drive through it. Push down your stomach.
Yeah.
So you have no more arch.
Alright, so I'm just slicing here. We're not even going to use these for a few minutes.
Just a slicing.
Just a slice away. If your knife is sharp, you can cut through these. That's how I'm doing it. If your knife is dull, you're going to have a heck of a time. You know, the urge to sing that song is always just a move away.
What you call it?
And we're making them look purty. Purty, hurdy, gurdy, purty.
You don't need to look pretty. It tastes
Well, it will, but you eat with your eyes before you eat with your mouth.
good. I know.
There is always a reason to eat food shaped like Star Trek symbols.
What's your reason?
That it's cool and they're shaped like Star Trek symbols.
It's like when you're 4 and you want the Hello Kitty mac and cheese.
Alright,
Hey, no shame.
now that I have done that, I need to grab another cutting board to cut the meats.
Oh, did you do your onion already?
No, but I realized that I'm not going to cut that until after the meats are cooked because I don't want it to start going bad.
Right. It's fine. I was just asking.
So we need meat. I need
We have the meats.
saucepan. Will work just fine. Doesn't have to be a frying pan, anything special. Something you can cook a meat and then a vegetable in while saving the grease. I have salt pork. Salt pork will work. Bacon will work. Jowl bacon is preferred. This sort of have any. They suck.
I have bacon in the fridge.
Salt pork is better for this. Bacon will work. The salt pork is better for this application. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the salt pork and cut it up into little bitty bits.
Get off.
So the fat renders and the non-fat, the lean, gets crispy. And I'm gonna cook it in the same pan as ham, which is also cut into soup-sized pieces, which means, you know, you can put it on a spoon and eat it in a bite.
I don't know if you need that whole thing of ham or not. If you're just making.
Oh, people use that all day ham.
That's fine. I was just saying. I didn't know how many potatoes you did. I was saying if you don't use it all the time, then you'll use it for breakfast tomorrow.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see how much we need. And you see I have a separate knife for my meat and veggies.
Which, in theory, you don't actually need because both those meats are cured and no longer raw.
But I'm gonna go back to veggies. And mainly it's for the cutting board.
Yeah, I was just mentioning that unlike regular pork or
Yeah.
chicken, those are cured meats. The ham's actually already cooked, so.
Yeah. And you see again with a nice sharp knife, this is cutting so cleanly. You want to always make sure you have a sharp knife.
I'm tired.
Tired.
Wednesdays are a long day.
She said.
She had 3 hours of gymnastics this morning, and then came back and did school, and went back for another hour and a half. and normally we're at church right now, so it's
So
a
she
really
just sleep through that.
no.
I don't sleep through church.
It's a very long day for.
Alright, so I'm slicing up this salt pork. And salt pork is really just salted bacon, honestly.
Yeah. It's really good. It's really more for like beans,
Yeah.
long stewing soups.
But like I said, I prefer the jowl bacon. I didn't have jowl bacon, so using what I got.
But if you do make beans or greens, you need the salt pork. But they're really good in like grains.
It's cured pig, okay?
You just make salt by putting salt on it and then letting it sit.
No, it's actually, so they take that piece and it's crusted in salt.
Yeah.
While it cures, while it goes through the whole thing, it's completely covered in salt. So the salt is like, it's not just salty, it's like all the way through.
Onto the ham.
Through the meat.
Ooh, almost sliced my thumb off there. Careful when you're working with sharp objects. Don't be all crazy with them, okay?
Maybe let's not do that. I do not want to go to the emergency room right
I
now.
wouldn't go to the ER.
If you sliced your thumb off,
Nah. That's why I have paper towels and electrical tape.
we would go to the ER.
I almost said
Dad knows.
electrical tape.
I don't care.
Dad just cut the finger, he cut things to the bone bloods and that's the big problem.
Yeah, well,
Paper towel, electrical tape.
Yeah.
It's not like I had free healthcare.
see, this is why you two cannot be left alone for long periods of time. Y'all want to know why I can't take girls trips with my friend? This is why. Because both of you are like, yeah, just
Oh,
paper
taters are
towel it
boiling.
up.
And now we have the ham. No, not me. The actual hunk of meat. No, not me.
But also you. But low key, also you.
All this counter space, but still no room. And this knife is sharp.
Oh yeah. Those knives are awesome. I love them. Every person that comes over to the house, like, every time somebody comes over and like looks at my kitchen or
Yeah.
looks at whatever else I've done, like I extol the virtues of that brand. I'm like, if you see it, get it.
Right. Quick slice. Bite-sized slices.
Hey Gracie, can you preheat the oven to 375, please?
These don't have to be perfect, okay? I know Food Network and everybody tell you, oh, what we got here? Greetings from Argentina. Leo, greetings. Welcome. Hope you like potato soup, because that is what we're making. Lots of pork products inside of it.
Yeah, can you preheat 375?
Right now I'm getting the salt pork and the ham ready. Get cooked up before it goes in the soup. Potatoes are boiling. That bone is going in that soup too.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, that's not even gonna boil, that's just going in. I not boil, it's not even gonna fry.
Oh
It's
no, I just cut it out and throw it in.
just- Whenever you get a good ham bone, that just needs to go in your pot.
Yep. And then I will eat the marrow at the end.
And that marrow will seep in and flavor everything.
I like to eat it. If there's any left, like when
Oh,
it's
yeah.
cooked, like spread it over bread. It's
Marrow
very,
is amazing.
very good.
Thank you. We like our house.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate it. Alright. Need more ham. Not enough ham yet.
Not enough ham.
No.
Do you need a bigger skillet?
Nah, I can do it
Okay.
in sections if I have to.
Okay. I was just saying we have larger skillets.
Alright, I'll be alright. I need time for all that fat and that salt pork to render down anyways.
True.
So the longer it's in there, the better. I can just pick out the
True that. True that.
chunks of ham when they're ready. That is a good fat piece of what most people would call nasty. I call amazing for soup. I mean, am I just gonna take it off and snack on it like a piece of ham gum? No. Am I gonna fry it up, let it render, and put it in soup every day?
I will straight eat that ham. This is not that they did not have the ham that we really like,
Yeah.
which they normally have. I forget what brand that is.
Where am I from? I live in Oklahoma in the United States.
Which is where you live. Maybe not necessarily where you're from.
Yeah. Where am I from? That is a hard question. But I've lived everywhere. I have not been to Argentina though. Alright, let's start with this. Put on dual on medium heat. Medium heat.
medium heat.
Potatoes are boiling nicely. It's going to be hot here soon. Alright, might need more, so I'll leave that cutting board out just in case. Don't need more salt pork, I don't think.
No.
Alright.
Because I really like that Cajun seasoning and like Old Bay and stuff, and they're not really salt heavy,
Right.
but they do have quite a bit of salt.
Well, we're waiting on the potatoes to boil. Really don't want to add too many more ingredients while it's boiling, because you don't want them to boil. You only really want your potatoes to boil.
And carrots. There are carrots in there.
I didn't put carrots in there. Oh, did you want me to put carrots in there?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, I'm putting carrots in there too.
I'm sorry, do carrots not go in potato soup?
But sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Oh, okay. Well, no, that's my mistake then. If you don't want them, you don't.
I'm not against it.
I literally always put them in. Like, it's a thing. It never occurred to me that they wouldn't have carrots.
We got carrots going in too.
I'm sorry, I didn't even mean that. It legit did not occur to me that there would
Yeah, you
not
call
be
carrots too. They're just any tuber, really, any root thing. It's really hard, and it's going to take a lot of time to cook. I'll make the carrots smaller so they cook a little quicker.
Well, I mean, it's not a big deal. It wasn't a criticism. It was a, I don't know. We've been married for a decade, and every time that you've ever made potato soup or I've ever made potato soup, there are carrots in it. So I just assumed there would be carrots. I see how it is. See, we're inching up on that decade mark, and you're like, gotta keep it fresh in the kitchen, not add carrots.
Alright, get these carrots in here. With my Ginsu hands.
With your what?
Ginsu hands.
I think that's a reference I don't get.
The old Ginsu knives.
Oh, yeah.
He slices, he dices, he makes julienne fries. Come on now. Work with me, carrot.
You're in a hurry, and it knows you're in a hurry.
I know. What? They're making noises.
I know. I just stopped watching and started looking at the chickens instead. Then
Cluckers are a girl.
the chickens are so pretty.
Alright, I got carrots chopped. Just give them water.
Those Rhode Island Reds are getting big.
Oh yeah.
They're so pretty.
Yeah, carrot down.
Carrot down. No carrot left
Alright, so carrots are in there. It'll take a little longer to cook this, okay?
Oh, but that's okay because you can have a semi-crunchy carrot.
Yeah.
I like a semi-crunchy carrot.
Get back
That's
to
why
you.
I don't like the canned carrots.
Oh, they're
They're
so
like
mushy.
mushy. I don't mind them sometimes if I do vegetable soup in the when you buy that can of mixed vegetables because the carrots are in little bitty cubes. But I will never buy a can of just big old sliced carrots. So gross.
Now, onion, while we're waiting on those to cook, I'll just go ahead and chop onion now.
Do you require any assistance anywhere?
I'm aware of.
Okay. Well, let me know if you do.
Chopping onions all day long.
So since you refused to watch the Avatar: The Last Airbender,
I don't refuse. I tried to watch it. Didn't care for it.
you watched half of an episode
I watched like 6 or 7 episodes.
of the first season.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Look,
it's a building show.
I didn't refuse. I just didn't care for it.
Okay, true. All right. Anyway,
You refuse to watch it.
since then, I've just been the last couple days have just literally been binging random reactors on the internet
Yeah.
who are reacting to every episode, but I just choose my favorite episodes and watch them react to it. for Avatar, and then Legend of Korra. Because overall, I really did not like Legend of Korra. Well,
It had kind of a brownish core in there. We don't want to eat that.
I don't know
We
about
can, but I don't
didn't like, just not as much.
know. Yeah.
But a couple of the episodes were really good.
This fat from the salt pork is rendering nicely. There's a lot of liquid in there. Since I didn't have any liquid and put any oils or anything additional in there, all that liquid is either water from the pork, from the ham, or fat from that salt pork rendering down. Get back and quit jumping out. You're not going to live. Or fat from that salt pork. And all that flavor is going right into the ham. It's amazing.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Stir right up.
I think the old man wants in. If you'll just let me know when is a good time to let him by.
He just goes around and buy and leave, dude.
He's like just sitting at the door panel like, he's like, look, I'm old and fat, and this heat is not for me.
He don't hang out. He's like, and I'm gone.
Yeah, he's already out. He's gone.
Peace and chicken grease. I'm done. Pepper. Pepper. Pepper is an amazing seasoning. It provides wonderful flavor and has zero nutritional value
True.
because your body cannot process pepper.
Nope, but no, it tastes good.
So if you want flavor without the guilt, I don't get guilt, I just get gut. But eat pepper. Alright, a lot of that water is reducing. You can't really reduce water, okay? It's boiling
Evaporating.
out. But that's fine, because we're going to replace it with milk and cream and other non-healthy variables.
It's gonna be awesome.
Speaking of which,
I would pan the camera, but I don't want to see everybody in my.
no, you're fine.
Is there no butter in there?
No.
Look at the butter dish. If the girls didn't use all of it.
There's a little bit in the butter dish.
Okay, well, I'll write it on the list to get some more.
Butter. Over butter. Eat on you. Oh man. All these little fat pieces are just shriveled up little remnants left in a rabbi's locker.
Lord. Nothing, I just want to go, Lord.
Well, hello, Cluckers.
So, if we're gonna celebrate our anniversary on Friday, what do we think about those little bagel pizza things?
That's fine.
It doesn't have to be.
That's fine. I think you love them.
Hey, look, if I don't ask for them on a holiday, I don't get them. Like, which I don't understand because it's such an easy thing, but like I have to intentionally ask for them.
Because I don't think about them. You gotta bring it up.
Well, I was thinking it might be a good stream food as well, if you want to.
Alright. I don't know, like I need to stir these so they don't burn. Like there's so much fat rendered down in there. I don't think they can burn.
No, probably not.
But I don't think there's going to be any crispy pieces. Because there's so much fat down in there.
Well, all the fat should just fry it. If you leave it in long enough. It's like pan frying bacon, you just have to leave it in forever.
Turn down the potatoes and the carrots. They're almost to the point where the water is boiling too low. So we want to let it ease itself down. Ease it on down. And then I'll start adding some cream and other ingredients that I'll just figure out as I'm doing it. Like this corn.
Yes.
Corn's going in there, but not like this, obviously. I'm gonna shuck it. I'm gonna cut the kernels off the ear. That's right, I'm cutting the kernels ear off.
Oh my gosh.
And then I'm gonna put the kernels in there.
Do you want to know what I put in my chicken, in my potato soup?
A whole lot, I don't care. No.
Never mind. I do milk, cheese, a big spoonful of that chicken base,
Yeah.
and then Old Bay and Tony Sashers. Oh, and I take the lid off the pepper because the shaker's too slow and just dump.
Yeah.
But that's what I put in mine.
Come on, you gotta stop walking. You need in now. You need in now.
Any day now. You can add some of the milk in if you wanted. It won't curdle and then it'll cool it down faster.
Yeah. Get some milk. It's a hell kick, y'all.
Yeah, that cream will curdle fast, but the milk, as long as you stir it when you put it in, it'll be fine.
Milk's so good.
I was like, I bought that one 2 days ago. It better be freaking good.
No. I want people to be like, oh, you drank from the carton. My house. I'm gonna dump what I'm on.
It is gross, but
There's like literally no stirring this right now.
oh, did you just completely run out of water?
Most of it, yeah.
Huh, that's weird. Oh well.
There we go.
But I'm just saying, it'll give you liquid, but it'll cool that
Yeah.
pan down some too.
Yeah. Oh, there's that bone. Yep. Get it. Take it for now. It's not boiling anymore. That's frying like a mad monkey.
I know, but that's how you get all those crispy bits.
Yeah, I just want to take the ham chunks out.
Crispy bits.
You know, my buddy Chris. Chris P. Bacon.
Yeah, you know.
We just don't want the ham all that crispy. I just wanted to get.
Sacrilege.
I just cleaned the stove off.
I just meant dropping it, not putting it back in.
Oh, now get in there. You know you wanna be a soup. You wanna make someone eventually food.
Oh, seriously?
Yes.
Lord.
Cause I'm good on my word that tomorrow you will be a turd. Well, you know, yes, you know.
Okay, well. That was a great song. Thanks for your participation. If you'll let me know when you're like 10, 15 minutes out, I'll throw that bread in.
The snack that fights back. Salt pork.
This is a snack that pops your...
Pops my what?
hands. That's
Oh,
what I
yeah,
said.
yeah, yeah.
Gosh. Obviously.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah. Not order the Mexican jumping meat.
Good night.
What?
It's just a long process.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying anything bad. I was just saying it's a really long process.
We are good. Just stupid. Sit and move. Alright, then.
And did you want me to come over there with you?
It got me! It got me!
Oh god! I went through the whole thing right there. At first I was like, oh, you got dinosaurs cooking, and then out of nowhere I heard, "Not the mama."
Got me right on the other side of my wrist. Ow! Snickerdoodle!
This has become a comedy, my friends, just like that.
Holy turds in a bucket.
Did you put that butter in yet?
No.
You might want to.
In here?
Well, I thought that's where you were gonna put it.
Sure, why not?
I was just saying
Let's stop the insanity.
it will.
Rusty, who's going there?
Oh God.
Got me right up in the face hole. Come on, Buttermilk. Become a part of the process.
It will.
So anyways, what I did after I fried all that ham and salt pork.
You're walking out of frame. I moved the camera to where you are. There you are.
After I fried all that salt pork and ham, I put the celery and onions in with the parts that I still want to be crispy and
I'm gonna attack you.
the grease. And it got its vengeance upon me. But then I add some butter in there too. No added salt though, there's tons of salt in there.
Yes.
Once I have everything else added, I will taste the soup to see if I need added salt.
Yes.
But all this grease, all this butter, all this goodness is going in there and then going in here. I'm a fatty and I know it's like my gut.
I should have had you making up songs for the solar system for the girls today.
Mm-hmm.
Because the one in the book was dumb. Like, I couldn't even sing it with a straight face. And then, of course, they're just laughing at me. It was like Wheels on the Bus or something. And it was like, I don't even know. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Something. But it was so like, it didn't even go.
Mercury sucks and ain't got no moon, ain't got no moon.
It was
Mercury
bad.
sucks and ain't got no moon, but Earth does.
It was bad.
Saturn's got a few of those. Look at it showing off, you know.
I think it was the most Jupiter. No, I don't think that's right.
That's where girls go to get stupider.
I think it's actually like one of the outliers that has the most. I don't know.
Alright. So, okay, so.
So.
This is the soup.
Did you want me to move camera?
Okay, so I got that in there. It's going. Cheese time.
Does.
Where's my cheese? Okay, so.
Freya also wants in. What are you looking for? Those are cheese sticks. Look in the drawer.
Look at my drawers.
Oh, in
This
that drawer. I don't know. There should be cheese in there. You might just have to choose.
Chop, in the news.
My luck, there would only be sliced cheese. I really thought there was like actual cheese, but I guess not.
We'll start with sharp cheddar. Sharp cheddar cheese. It wants to be a part of it. My soup, my soup.
Go, but go quickly.
Oh man.
Go on, sister. No.
Go. More milk. We need more liquid. Otherwise, it's not going to be a soup. It's going to be more like a really thick chowder.
I really would prefer either one. Like, I do not. I love a good chowder.
More cheddar cheese. You're like, oh my lord, that's a lot of cheese. Yes, it is.
Yes. You dumped that whole thing in there. The funny thing is, as much cheese as was in that bag, and you said, we'll start with cheddar. Which means you were not entirely sure if that would be enough cheese. More or less, too much cheese.
It needs to be a part of it. My soup, my soup. Alright, these look to be about good. Turn this off so it doesn't try to kill me again.
So we're about 15 minutes out now.
I would say that, pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Then you take your veg meat grease base. It's hostile. Put it in there. Just slowly. I was going to say dump, but there'd be people that plopped it and got splashed and got so mad at me.
True.
Slowly, carefully add it to your soup.
Do what I say, not what I do.
All of it. Set it to the side on a cool burner. Mix it. Your soup is going to get a nice little grease layer. You might say it's ugly. I say it's glorious.
When you get done, if you'll pop that oven, I'll hand you this bread. You just throw it on the rack.
Well, here, I just go like this.
Well, I don't have it all. Okay.
We're going to have what?
Nothing.
Oh, my bad.
What? I'm just laughing at you. Alright, there we go.
Alright. Now we need the cream. It's heavy. But if you add heavy cream to something that is hot, it will curdle.
I just watched us
Oh.
being goofy.
It will curdle in a second. Alright? You need to be aware of this. You need to stir this bad boy.
You can always use a whisk, which is more effective too.
Add a little stir. Keep on stirring. Be like Dory. Keep on stirring.
I was
Keep on
thinking
stirring.
Dora the Explorer.
Yep, stir.
Who says Dora?
But you want the thickness. Alright? THICC-ness.
Because we all know you like it thick.
Yuck. That rich creaminess. But you gotta stir it, otherwise this bad boy will have little white things floating in it, like it's got dandruff.
Which, for the record, don't make it taste bad. If
Yeah.
that does happen to you, your soup's not ruined. Continue to eat it. It tastes fine.
It just looks weird.
It just looks funky. But it's not like curdled in a way that it's going to go bad and make it taste bad. And so if that does happen, it's not a giant deal. You can just eat it anyway. But you would prefer it not to happen. But I would hate for somebody's cream to curdle and be like, oh, this is trash.
I curdled my cream.
Because it's not. It still tastes fine.
Just add some whey and be like, the
Little
Miss
Miss
Muppet.
Muffet. Set on a tuppet.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what we need now?
More cheese.
Mas queso. Oh no, we're out of cheese. Oh, that one. Thank you. This soup is about to have an orange hue. Alright. While this is sitting here, marrying itself with all these glorious flavors, I'm gonna cut some corn. I'm gonna do this.
We're done.
Take a second. So, start shucking the corn. The easiest way to shuck your corn. Cut the butt off. Again, you need a sharp knife. My grandfather would kill me if he saw me doing this, but
Why?
they won't let me do it. This isn't it.
Oh, to shuck it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it'd be the same. My mom would throw a hissy fit. She might when she sees this. No, she won't because it was you. But if it were me, she'd be like, I don't know why you had to do that extra step in dirty dishes. It's you.
The knife was already dirty.
You could have easily just done it the right way.
But you do it this way, and all the silk that's normally connected at the bottom is no longer connected.
Yeah, it does make it easier.
And then it just comes off. So now instead of having a bunch of silk connected, you just got a few little silky pieces. And you're always going to have silk when you shuck corn. Anyone who says it gets rid of all the silk is full of crap.
Yeah.
There's no getting rid of all silk.
I think there are some things you can do. Like, I think if you freeze it first, it helps, whatever. But I don't, as far as just like getting fresh corn, I don't know of another way
If
to
you
do it.
need corn, you got silk. If you're that good, still going, oh yeah, don't eat fresh corn.
True.
Right? Is it worth having a little bit of silk in your life? Yes. It's fresh corn. I know you can't see me right now. That's probably for the best. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, just some little warm spots.
Yeah, quite a few. But
Oh, yeah. This should probably still be fine for what we're doing. Or you can cut them out. It's up to you.
this one's got quite a few little janky flake things on it. See if I can get rid of them here. Just because I don't really want to eat
So we used to eat
insect species.
like raw corn all
Yeah.
the time, right? And so, as you know, and anyone knows who has ever picked corn and then eaten it, like you have to check it for worms.
Yeah.
Because there's worms all in it. So, one time we went and we like half shucked one and it was full of worms. And my sister was being like extremely annoying that day.
Here you go.
Yeah, so we literally were like, hey, you can have this piece. And she bit into it and it was like, there were so
Oh,
many.
yeah.
Oh my god, it was hilarious.
You're so.
She was being a real tool that day. And,
Yeah,
we were,
it's just protein.
and we were children. Like, we didn't know. We also convinced my other sister to eat a lightning bug. Like, we were like, you'll glow if you eat this. And then she went running into the house to my mom with, like, glowing, like, bug
Glowing
insides
bits.
all over her mouth. Because, you know, I mean, it was
Alright.
bad.
It's been rinsed. There's still, like I said, there's still some silk on there. It is what it is.
Her tongue was glowing. So we weren't all liars.
You just take it and cut it. Don't go too deep, but it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh no, I might eat a little bit of the rubber stuff. This is about as fresh corn as you're ever gonna get. See, I went pretty deep there. Oh well.
Yeah, it's just roughage. It'll be fine.
Throw those out for the dogs to chew on. Dogs love, at least ours do, love old ears of corn.
Oh yeah, and if the dogs aren't out there, the chickens will peck them pretty much to death.
Yeah.
So.
As you can see, I'm being very delicate and very precise.
Yes, always. That's you in a nutshell.
Yeah, delicate and precise. Alright, those are out for the animals. That was also delicate and precise with that motion. Alright, now this is going in the soup. And I need a lot of corn.
Yeah, there's a lot of corn. Like you would.
You get a can of corn, that's like one ear, 1.5.
Well, it's like that that corn chowder that I made that one time. We had all that corn
Yeah.
extra, and it was like 6 ears of corn. And I'm like, okay, well that's gonna be a soup. No, 6 ears of corn was like so much corn.
Alright, that's funny. There's so much corn in there with 2 ears. But corn and potatoes, I mean, they just work.
Oh yeah.
So now, what else do we need? I gotta taste it here in a minute.
Yeah. I would do chicken base and then initial seasoning.
I don't know if it needs chicken base.
Oh,
Well, it's got so much grease and oil in there from the.
Yeah, then don't put it in. I would do initial seasoning and let that
Yeah.
sit. Because or you can taste it first, but I've found there's always some things you're gonna add anyway. So if you just add that initial, then you can come back and taste it and add later. Just
I'm gonna drop stuff every day of my life.
just because I didn't see it, did you use both of those things of whipping cream, or did you only open one?
Just one.
Okay. Just that way I'll know what I have left in the fridge.
Well, I definitely need pepper. I don't know if it's possible to open pepper potato soup.
Oh, we could do waffles Saturday night.
Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking I had that. If you didn't use them both, then I had that so I could make whipped cream for Grace. So we could do like waffles and eggs. Or sometime, I don't know.
No, this sounds good. Okay. Hey, look, the spoon I've been using all night. This is one of the perks of working at home.
Sure.
I can use the same spoon for everything. I can eat off this spoon, I can stick it back in there and have someone else eat off of it.
In all fairness, though, if you're the person using all the spoons, not in your home, you're not the person washing the spoons, so you don't care. Like if you're the person using a tasting spoon in a restaurant, you're not the same person washing them,
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter to you.
Okay. This needs, I mean, it's got great base flavor. Potato flavor is there. I'm tasting the ham. I'm tasting a little bit of that salt pork. Obviously getting the corn. There's so much corn in there. You're getting
Yeah.
some of every bite. What I need, it actually needs a little bit of salt. Because there's so many other savory components, it blocked out the salt.
Yeah.
Best seasoned salt I've ever had
What brand is that? I don't know how to say it.
is Badia.
Badia?
Kind of like your Woody Woodpecker. Not Woody Woodpecker, but Porky Pig. Badia. Seasoned salt, folks. Best brand. It's a Mexican brand. Where is it? Where's the HON? It is not. Holy crap! I thought this was a Mexican brand. It is in Doral, Florida.
It is a Mexican brand, though.
Is it?
Yeah, no, I mean, like, it's not, sorry, I don't mean Mexican like the country it originated from. I mean,
Like-
the people who
Oh, okay.
make that brand originated
Well,
from
no, that's
Mexico.
okay. Like I got
So, yeah, so in that way, it's a Mexican brand.
No, and that's fine.
And Cuban, obviously, there's some Cuban influence, but it's a very Latino brand.
From the products, I thought it
Yes.
was very. No, that's fine.
Yeah, it's based
Honestly,
in
I wouldn't have cared who made it because it's great.
Oh no, I was just telling you so you weren't like, my whole life is a lie. Like
Yeah.
it's based in America, but it is definitely
Yeah, no.
a Latino brand.
So while I was misinformed, and I wouldn't have cared, other than I just didn't want to tell people wrong information, it's an amazing brand. Everything I've had from them is amazing.
That bread needs to pull out.
Up, time for the great pull out.
Let me get this off and set it there.
Give me the cleaning, the cleansing. Move our stuff on the shot. Oh, then I'm gonna have to see. Everything's hitting my hand and bouncing out and going straight to the floor.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright. Why is she just. We're not using it. Ah! No.
So without that guts, you can literally just pick them up with one hand.
Is that it? Oh.
There you go.
Taste again. Ooh, this is like a chowder thick.
Oh, I love a chowder. Actually, I just really love a soup too, but I don't know. I'm kind of in a chowder mood today, so it all works out for me.
Something else. Gotta get into my brain here.
Does it have any heat?
Has no heat.
I mean, not that it should have a lot of heat, but like I said, I don't know. I usually use Cajun, Old Bay, and pepper. Does it need more pepper, maybe?
I'm giving the pepper a minute to
Oh, okay.
put some of this chili powder. The body of chili powder is not heat,
No, it's not heat. It seems odd. Potato soup and chili powder.
but the
seems
way this
like
chili
odd.
powder tastes.
I believe you. I trust you. I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
and that's why I put it in
seems-
there.
It
I
just
would
seems
not-
like an odd mix.
I would not put any other brand of chili powder in there. Any other brand I've ever had, I would not put it in there. This brand only. So before people were like, you said put chili powder in there. Not unless it's this brand.
Right. Okay, don't screw up my favorite food. Now, I've been excited all day.
When have I screwed? When's the last time I screwed up a meal?
Never, but I just want to like mess with you about it anyway.
You're like, don't screw it up. Last time I screwed up. Good.
Oh yeah, I do also put some of that in there. But you might add that that's not really, it's labeled as a hot sauce, but it's
Yeah.
not super hot. It's just a really good
Another
flavor
really good
sauce.
thing, Zatarain's Cajun hot sauce. It's Cajun. It's got amazing flavor. I don't really think they should call it hot sauce.
No, and you don't actually matter because your like spice level is intense. But like our daughter does not do spice at all, does not mind that. So it's not really spicy, it's just very flavorful.
Think of like your normal Louisiana sauce, but flavor but better, but take out half the heat.
Yeah, it's not quite as vinegary as a lot of Louisiana based. It still is a vinegar sauce, but it's not like a Tabasco or a Louisiana hot. Like those are very. It kind of reminds me of like a Texas Pete's, like a Texas hot sauce. But if you're not a barbecue or a hot sauce aficionado, then you have no idea what I'm talking about when I'm saying the difference between Texas and Louisiana. Right. But there is a difference.
So your dad's from the South.
True, but I'm just saying there's a vast difference between Texas heat and Louisiana heat. Like, still working on it? You don't seem...
It's not getting there. There's nothing hitting the back of my tongue. You know what I'm talking about.
Tony Chachere's, I've been saying it from the beginning. It's the go-to.
Well, I didn't want to put too much of this in here because I know you're just going to put 90% of your bowl is going to be Tony Chachere's.
You know, I like what I like. I'm going to put he's totally right. I'm going to make my bowl of soup and then I'm going to coat the entire top of that bowl in Tony Chachere's. And then I'm going to mix it up and eat it. It's amazing though. Is Tony Chachere's not like amazing?
That's good.
I know you did not just gush about some freaking chili powder and not go throw Tony Chachere.
When compared to every other chili powder I've had, that's the thing.
Hands down the greatest Creole or Cajun seasoning.
I don't know how many Creole or Cajun seasonings I've had. I have no comparison.
Oh yeah, probably not, because I don't think you used it a lot before we got married, and that's the only thing. But if you could go to like 4 different stores right now and buy a bunch of different Cajun seasonings, and they would not hold a candle to Tony Chachere's. I'm a store brand person. I'm a generic person. Like in 99% of items I buy, I will buy the store brand because I don't feel like there's a difference.
Okay.
I will never buy another Cajun seasoning.
Like I lived my entire life thinking Lowry's was the best seasoning sauce.
True, which Lowry's is really good though. Like it's not a knock on Lowry's.
No, but then I got this, and I was like, Lowry what?
Yeah.
Because this is just head and shoulders above it.
It really is.
And I mean, I'm not gonna be like, oh, they're out of body, I'm not getting anything. I'll still get Lowry's, but I'm not gonna complain. But this is just
it really is the best. I'm just saying, like I've had a lot of different Cajun seasonings or Creole seasonings from different brands, and none of them are anywhere close to Tony Chachere's. It's just the best. Oh, I would have met you halfway had I known.
This will be.
Yeah, that's long.
We're good?
Yeah.
They're right there? Okay. That is our potato soup.
Yeah, that's good.
So, thank you everybody for showing up. And that's going to do it. We got our baguettes, we got our soup.
Yay, Mama's
And
happy.
this video will be on YouTube. And pictures of the finished meal will be on Instagram under Bacon Made by BACONMADEBOD.
And YouTube's under the same name, correct?
Yeah, I'll see y'all next time.